What's up, guys? I'm KoshiSushi, and welcome to a brand new video. I haven't made a video in a while. I'm sorry about that. I have had multiple commitments, but you guys don't need to hear about that. So I stumbled across this new game. It's called A Hat in Time. It's not exactly new, because I guarantee you... Actually, no, I don't guarantee you, but you probably have seen this before. Or have at least heard the name. Maybe, maybe not. A Hat in Time is... it's an indie game that was... starting development a few years back, and they, they had a Kickstarter for it, and it reached over 1,000% of their goal. And it's pretty insane how good this indie game is. It's really fun. It's very Super Mario Sunshine-esque, very Banjo-Kazooie, very Mario 64, things like that. It's really fun. It's I really recommend contributing to their Kickstarter. Well, contributing to their project if you want to play the beta build. The game itself is not finished, as it says in the bottom. The game itself is scheduled, I think, estimated to be out by the end of this year or 2017. And I'm really excited for the final build because I played all the way through the beta, and it's the most fun I've had in an indie game in a long time, in any game in a long time, and it's just amazing what they did. So I wanted to show you guys this game. I wanted to show this game off. Let's go ahead and start. So there's a quick there's a quick disclaimer. The following is a beta build. Blah 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 blah. It's not the final game. I'm aware. Thank you for support. So as you can see, I've already played through the beta of this game, which is a little over 10 time pieces, I think that's what they're called. I'm 16% complete in the game, and that's about like 3 or 4 hours of playing in the game. So I'm excited when I can do 100% of the game whenever it comes out. So we're just gonna go ahead and start this game, and you guys can see for yourself and judge, I guess. I will say one thing is that loading in this game is a little glitchy sometimes, so it's kind of weird. So the developers are Gears for Breakfast, which is a great name for a development group. So I'll let you guys watch this cutscene.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure. You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full and the ship is flying at full speed.
The game just sounds and looks really happy already. I love it a lot.
Waking up.
So this is us. We are on the quote-unquote spaceship. This game controls really well, in my opinion. It pretty much controls just like Mario Sunshine. The only thing is I can jump backwards, which is kind of cool sometimes, but there are times where you don't ever need to do that. But it looks cool. So the controls real quick of this game, for those of you who have never played this before, you have a double jump, which is kind of cool. But you also have, similar to Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64, you have like a dive, which is really cool because it's a lot faster than walking, because you get, once you land a dive and you jump again, you get a little like speed boost, and it's kind of cool. Just because you just like kind of propel yourself across the screen, which is kind of fun. You can wall jump, like I just showcased right there, and you can also double jump while wall jumping. Now, people think that you can do only just double jumps. You can actually do a kind of a triple jump. It's not really a triple jump. What we can do is double jump, dive, and jump at the end, so it's like doing 3 jumps. So it's like double jump, dive, and then jump again, which is really cool because it'll protect you from certain hazards later. This is really cool. This is a nice little playroom. It reminds me of, Sydney was telling us earlier, but it reminds me of the little playroom in Spirited Away, which is kind of cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and go with the game. Head over through this tunnel. Just to go up here, there is a little cutscene telling you to check the monitor. Before we do that, I would like to showcase what you can find around here. This is your little spaceship, and there is a world over there, which is kind of cool. I'm not entirely sure what this is yet. I've played through the game, and I don't think I've had a purpose for it yet, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. So yeah, this is really cool if you want to practice your jumping mechanics, your diving mechanics. It's pretty fun. But we're just going to go ahead and go to our notification. I'm going to style points my way up there. That little whoa reminded me of it's like really reminiscent of Wind Waker's cute charm. But anyways, there's a guy over here. Can you like not? The guy just
What
randomly
is this?
chilling in space.
Flying boat? All boats need to pay toll in Mafia Town, even in space. Mafia come in to collect. Oh, rude!
Best ideas of the century. Okay, so, you know, normally, like, if that were to happen, I think you would just die in space and just suffocate, but, I mean, you know, video games. Very Mario Galaxy-esque, I guess. So we're in Chapter 1 Mafia Town, Act 1. Very similar to, basically, if we were to do this in Mario 64 terms, it'd be like World 1 Mafia Town, Mission 1, whatever this is. So this is really cool. So there's something interesting about this specific mission. I'm gonna do this mission twice for you guys. One the regular way, and one the totally cheating way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over here. There's a little girl over here. Looks like we have to chase her down. So she runs over this way. I actually know where she's already going, but I will just keep following her. She has these sort of programmed flags, in the sense that like if you don't meet her at this point, she won't continue running. Like right there. These little birds actually hurt you, and I don't have a weapon yet, so I'm just gonna ignore them. And she seemed to have jumped all the way over there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump dive. But for now, it's really interesting how this game starts off. This game starts you off with sort of a kind of a fetch quest, just straight up going into just trying to catch her right away. Whereas I feel like they should have started this. They should have started this world with an open-ended kind of mission where you can travel around where you are, because the worlds in this game are amazing, and I personally love them a lot, and I wish you had the chance to explore it before you had to suddenly chase a person down. Apparently I am. Thanks.
You're not a robot, are you?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Good, because I don't work with robots.
Same.
Come up here and I can show you where your umbrella landed.
Alright. Okay. So the game, you know, it does well in the sense that it tells you where to go, like you need to press this button, but this world is actually really cool to kind of just explore. It's pretty big, so like on your first playthrough you might easily get lost. But it's cool to kind of just like look around and see where you can go. You'll be able to access more areas later. But like down there, if you can see, you can go all the way down there to the docks if you wanted to, which is really cool. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and go along with this mission. So you need to head over here. We'll whip that around. If you experience a little bit of lag in the videos, it might sometimes be the game, just because there are certain areas where it doesn't render properly. At least for me, I'm not entirely sure if it's for everybody. But anyways, let's jump over here. So she says to follow her. I would like to say these little green things, what these are, they're little gems. They become a little bit more important later, but you can collect them for now. And these pink ones, as you can see in the top left corner, there's your life. So if you're ever like low on life, you just need to pick these up. Really interesting. It's a good way to do things in this game. So down here, she runs up over here. And we just need to follow her at this point.
Hey, your umbrella landed right over there.
Thank you.
I have some stuff
Same.
to take care of.
Okay.
I've got to run.
Alright.
But it was good to finally meet someone who isn't a big dumb brute. Maybe we can egg some mafia buildings later or something? See you around.
Yeah, so it seems like other than, you know, birds and stuff, the main bad guys happen to be these mafia thugs, which all are very cookie cutter. They all look the same. It's really interesting. They don't necessarily attack you or anything unless you attack first, which is kind of cool. It's like they're kind of friendly, not friendly. They don't like you, but they don't hurt you, which is kind of good. So anyways, right here is your umbrella, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. And now Robot here, and as you can see, there is a timepiece on top of him. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just start fighting him. And I'm just going to spam the attack button here. If I could hit you. Stop running, please. There we go. And similar to getting a star or a shine in Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, I've never played Banjo-Kazooie actually. Once you grab it, you feel very triumphant. So that's really cool. How it's so similar to these 3D platformers that we all kind of grew up with. So once you get a timepiece, it sort of is collected, and most similar to Mario 64 games, or yeah, Super Mario games, is that when you have a certain amount of stars, shines, or whatever, you can access bigger areas, which are really cool. So that's the main mechanic in this area. I believe that as far as I can go in this beta is 10 pieces. So we'll be going to 3 levels total. And when I first heard about this game, I was like, oh, there's only 3 levels? That's not going to sound fun. But then you realize how huge these levels are. And when the beta is finished, there is a point where you have to get 50, which is kind of fun. So I'm excited for that. But anyways, once you go into this area, you can go ahead and go into this telescope, which is how you access other areas. So as we're reminded, we are in Mafia Town Chapter 1, I guess. But real quick, so Act 2 and Act 3 are now open to us. I'm actually going to go back to Act 1 because I want to show you a really cool, quick way of doing Act 1 if you're interested in playing the game, or if you're interested in speedrunning the game, because it's a really fun way of doing things. So let me go ahead and show you guys what this does look like. Once it's done loading. Some of the loading does take a while, unfortunately. There are a few glitches here and there in this game, which is like understandable. It's still not completely finished, but what you can do, if you're really good at your mechanics, is you can double jump or wall jump here. These balloons will send you flying, so if you dive... Oh, I missed. Way to go, Koshi. So I'll go back here. What you can do is if you dive your way across... Okay, I missed again. Fantastic. When I'm trying to show a really cool trick, I fail completely. So that should be good. And you'll be landed over here. I got hit by the fire right there. And if you jump down here, you can go ahead and just grab your umbrella, which is right over here. So you skip the whole meeting the girl thing. I think they dub her as Mustache Girl, and you're dubbed as Hat Kid. So yeah, you completely skip the Mustache Girl portion, which is kind of interesting. But we'll go ahead and do this again. We've already gotten this timepiece, but I'll go ahead and just do this again. Actually, I don't even need to show this, so I will meet you guys back in the overworld.